Hi guys, I hope we're doing okay. I know this time is a little bit crazy and hectic, and I applaud you all for getting all your stuff in on time and generally being great. We are going to embark now on film scoring project number 2, which means we're using iMovie. Now, I don't have iMovie on my iPad. When I started working here and I got my iPad was many years ago, so my iPad can't update enough to get iMovie. So what I'm going to do here is I'm doing iMovie on my computer, and then I'm going to sub in pictures of screenshots of iMovie from the internet that I'll circle for you the buttons so that you know what to do. So it's going to look a little bit different, so I wanted to warn you about that. Generally, how this project is going to go is you're going to take a video, you're going to put it into iMovie 3 times, and then you're going to take music from iMovie and sync it up to make the video seem different all 3 times. So when we were watching the video in class, the first time we went over film scoring, we watched that video with the weird guy who would be like, although, and then the scene would change with different music. So I know the scene most of you guys remember is the one with the 2 guys drinking the tea, and the first one it seems like he poisoned the tea, and the second one it was like a love scene. In fact, maybe I'll put that in here.
Here's your tea.
Oh, cheers. Did you put sugar in this?
Yeah, I did.
We assume the tea drinker isn't very happy with the fact sugar's been put in their tea, because the music is telling us this. However, if we replace the music with something else, we get this.
Did you put sugar in this?
Yeah, I did.
So you're going to make something like that. So I am doing an example project. So I'll show you the entire process of me doing the project. And then also at the end on a separate link, I will show you my sample project so that you can see start to finish what it looks like to do it, and then you can see an example of what the project should look like. It can be anything. You can take a video of anything, and that would be fine. It's easier to do this project if you do something that is not very specific and doesn't have dialogue. So for mine, I have a video of a dog. But you could have a video of someone walking outside, or you could have, like anything as long as it doesn't have too much dialogue, because then it makes it more difficult to change the scene meaning. Okay, so I figured I could screen record on my phone, so here we are. Basically what you're going to do is create a project, and you're going to hit movie. And now you're going to select the video that you want. I selected the video of my dog Tessie that I'm going to use, and I press create movie on the bottom. So now here we are. We have one video. I'm going to add the video 2 more times. So you press the plus, go to video or whatever you want. Pick your video again. Press the plus. Now it's in a second time. Now I'm going to add it a 3rd time. Now that it's in 3 times, I'm going to press the plus, but this time I'm going to go to audio so that I can add different sounds to each of the 3 times that my video is going. So scroll down, audio. I'm going to go to soundtracks, but you can go to anything. You can put music from iTunes in. You can do sound effects, whatever you want. So I'm going to look for my first song. As you are looking through the songs, you can see that they're labeled by mood. So theme music, events, sentimental, playful. So you go to the area that you want. I happen to pick one that is a little suspenseful. But you go through and you can play them to preview them. So, you just play a bunch of them until you find one that you want. So now I want to do this one. I'm going to click the plus on the right side and add it to my project. Now it's in my project. So now I want to make sure it only is as long as the first video. So I'm going to scroll all the way over. So it's only to the end of the first video. Now I'm going to press the plus again. I want to find another audio example. This time I want something, the last one was a little suspenseful. This time I want something a little happier. So maybe I'm going to do playful. I press the plus, goes in, same thing, trim it down. Drag all the way over. Now I'm going to press the plus a third time and add a third example to my project. So once this is done, I took the transitions out of in between the projects, and then for my final example, I put title cards that say version 1, version 2, version 3, which you'll see in a minute. You do not have to do that, but you are welcome to. All you have to do is just put it 3 times in a row and then put the different versions. So this is what mine is going to look like. Now it transitions with the new song to the next version of the video. Then it transitions again. And then that's the end. So now I'm going to play for you the whole thing. Okay, so I did 2 different versions. So you saw as we were going through, the music was different in the first version I showed you versus the second version I showed you, because one was done on my phone and one I did on the computer, and I wanted to show you like different options of music that you could use for your project. You can use any style of music as long as they're contrasting. And that's it. I think it'll be fairly easy, but if you need help, please let me know. You can either put it in the comments below this assignment, or you can schedule a meeting time with me on Google Meet and we can go over everything and I can share my screen. I'm also attaching a version that I made of the final version of this project, what it should look like, so that you have a model a little bit. Good luck. I am sure it's going to be fantastic, and thank you guys.